I just saw this opportunity because she was drunk. You understand? And I took the necessary. My offense that brought me actually into prison, Chris, it's rape. I was actually charged for a rape case.
Okay, tell me about the rape case.
One night, I was with friends by a Sabine here in retreat. While we were sitting there, every Friday night and Saturday night we used to gamble there. And the night went through, they had some drinks and that. I don't drink outside. I smoke marijuana, dacha, to put it straight. I smoke boom outside. That's where I found a name of Shemaine. And I was talking to her. Do you understand? We don't know each other actually. Do you understand? But I was talking to her and she was talking to me. And that's where I saw she got that little trust in me. Do you understand? And while she was talking, drinking and that, as it was about 2-3 hours time, the time went about to almost to 12 o'clock now. But in that time, sitting there, talking to her and that, and I asked her if she's married. She told me now she's not married and she haven't got a boyfriend in it. And that's where I realized I took advantage.
So what were you actually doing with her? Were you busy grooming her? Were you getting a trust in?
Chris, to put it this way, I wasn't grooming her yet. I was looking to the situation she was in. She was under the influence of liquor. Do you understand? And if a person is under influence of liquor, you're not, I won't say you're not normal, but I mean, you're not focusing very well. Do you understand? And that's where I took advantage. Do you understand? I saw, wait, here's a passage here for me. And that's where I started talking to her, taking on her, grooming her. Do you understand? And she said nothing. And that's where I continued. And I told her to get in my car and we just rode say about a meter away from the friends. Do you understand? In respect of what we're going to do now.
What is that what you thought you were going to do?
I'm going to have sex with her.
Did you already decide beforehand?
No, I never decided it. Do you understand? I just saw this opportunity here because she was drunk. You understand? And I took the necessary steps.
You were saying that you see this opportunity.
Yeah.
You were nodding.
Yeah. And that's where I started to groom her by taking on her. We first moved to a quiet place where the two of us can be alone. I was starting to take on her breast and rubbing her breast, going down to her panties and that. And that's where I pulled the panties down. I put her, lay her on the seat of my car.
What was she doing? Was she cooperating? Does she resist?
No, she wasn't actually cooperating. You understand? It's actually my force, the way I see it. Do you understand? And by her being under the influence of liquor, she haven't got that balance anymore and she can't focus anymore. Do you understand? So what am I actually doing? I'm under pressing her now with my situations. Do you understand? My list that's coming up, my fantasies that's hitting. Do you understand? Experience.
And action button.
Right.
You enforce yourself upon her.
Upon her,
so being
yes.
drunk, there's very few resistance. There's no few rational thinking. So you enforce you down with the panties now.
That's correct.
What happens in your head? What are you telling yourself? What is that you're gonna do now with her?
I'm going to have now liquor sex with her. And I'm going to enjoy myself there. And if I'm finished, I'm going to take a liquor back to my friends. And from there, I'm going to tell the brothers, my friends, that's still at the caravan park, that I'm going home now. Because I can't overnight. Because I make business. And finish raping her. I pulled the panties up, I helped her. But she never said nothing. She never responded. I tried to kiss her She pushed me away. You understand? I forced myself onto her.
If you talk to me now and say that I try to kiss her and she does not respond, what was your process then there? She's not responding, you do what you want, you enforce yourself, you're having sex with her, you enjoy yourself, and you still want to kiss her and she does not respond. What is the message that she sent you?
She's actually not, willing. You understand? And I mean, being in that stage, my sexual feelings is coming up, yes, and you understand, it's getting out of hand, so nothing is going to stop it now. I want to go the way I want it. Do you understand? So that is it. I'm forcing my way to her. No matter what, she'll respond, if she's not responding, do you understand?
Is there because of a certain thought pattern? Is it because of a certain way that you were brought up, or what you've been exposed to, that you enforce upon the weaker sex that is supposed to be cared for by men and being respected by men as another human being?
Chris, let me put it this way. I wasn't brought up like that. Even a person that commit crime, he's not born a criminal.
We talk of rape now.
Yes. But I'm just making an example. We're not born rapists. You understand? Let me just reflect back. As I said, we got different backgrounds. Some of us are 9 in families where boys and girls are in one room. Do you understand? That's where the ice started to break. Do you understand? We see our own sisters naked and that. We grow up with these images. Do you understand? It look normal for us, but in real sense, it's not normal. Do you understand?